baseline back around again. Baseline back around again. baseline back around again.
Bam. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Let's go, baby. Never worn this combination before, just so you know. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for kicking it with the Crypto Lifer. I'm going to raise the frequency. We're going to raise the vibes. We're going to stay positive every single day, baby. Let's go. We're going to bring the energy. We're going to bring the love. We're going to bring the high frequencies on this live stream every single day. We're going to bring the music, the energy, the feeling, the vibes, the positivity. Let's keep it moving. I can't be stopped. We won't be stopped. The lifers will continue to grow in perpetuity, baby. Here's the lemon into the water. Let's put the lemon in the water. Let's get it going. Shout out to everybody here on the live. I got the fresh hair. I got the fresh suit. You're ready to go. We're going to break it down. We won the trade from last night in the screen share. We're going to talk about that if you were in my trading group. Yes, we will talk about our wins. And there's the lemon into the water nicely, ready to go. It decalcifies the pineal, gets you into another mood. Lemons are natural positivity. They make you feel positive naturally because it's vibrance, it's life. It comes from the ground, it's a fruit. You say, oh my God, there's substance out there for me that I didn't even know about. It's out there. Smell a lemon. I'm telling you right now, it'll change the way you feel about your life. You think I'm joking? You probably spit your coffee out right now. You're like, this guy's out of his mind. But I'm telling you right now. Here's a little gimme here. This will probably slowly come back to the 618 on the 8-hour time frame and reset and touch the 21 around this area and be ready for another move to the upside. That will be the previous resistance too. So you have an SR flip with the support retest on the high volume node at the golden pocket 706. I'm looking at a buy zone here for API 3. This probably will take about, I'd say 30 to 50 hours depending, 5 to 7, 8-hour candles or something, 56 hours. But you're overbought on the Stokes. I love this. I look for overbought Stokes. I wait for retests and resets to the golden pocket, and I blast to the upside. This is something I did post to the trading group. You may want to write this down, keep it on a spreadsheet. See, the difference between me and a lot of traders is I have like 50 of these in waiting. I know exactly what I'm doing. My whole mind in life is disciplined and ready to stay prepared for my next trade, all right? People don't win trades. People struggle in trading because they're not preparing. For instance, I'm still in a Caspa trade. You'd be like, no, you sold it all. But I'm still in the trade mentally. I own this position in my mind. I just want to buy it at the right times, right? I bought it here. I sold here. I bought it here. I sold there. I'm waiting to begin the buy bag. And I show you guys, soon the first buy should occur on the live and then so on and so forth. What am I waiting for? What am I looking for? Well, the first thing I want to do is I want to see price touch the 200 SMA on the daily time frame. That's usually a good sign that you've come to a bottoming out just like this. I want to wait for price action to come into the 618 Fibonacci golden pocket. You may not have the golden pocket on your fibs. You may not even know how to pull a fib. Let's do that for you right now. Fibonacci, you have no idea how to pull a fib. You have no idea what's going on. You've never done it in your life. Go over here, hit fib retracement, find a wick, which began a huge impulse to the upside, which to me, that was my impulse. You did come back and make a secondary impulse, but the overall long push-up started here and continued to the upside. Like, you didn't make a low lower than that low from the impulse. So I'll take this wick, and I use the wicks on my fibs to the top here. This tells me, hold on. This impulse right here, yep, right there. Hold on. Oh yeah, hold on. I'm taking it from this impulse, sorry. I'm like, the whole shebang from here to there. I want this to come, and now there's macro and micro trends, just so you know too. Like, you could have pulled a fib here and played that like 886 bounce. I'm just, fibs will confuse you at the beginning, but just use the entire low. Like, there's your low, there's your high. Don't confuse that, all right? Sorry, for a second I got confused because I do this a lot. But from the low to the high, right? That wants to come down to the 618 fib. The same thing happened here. You take this low here to that high. Where do we come? And we hit the 786, hit the 200 SMA, made a Adam and Eve double bottom, right? Look at that. So, again, once you learn your fibs, you're going to know you may not always hit the golden pocket. However, if I buy in the golden pocket over and over again, it pays off. So look, I may miss the bottom. Like, for instance, it may go down like this. It may come back up, and I buy in here. Boom. My key is this. When we start to come down here, I'm DCAing. And then I'm looking for a pattern. See how this made an Adam and Eve? We'll also find a divergence. Like, there's going to be other indications to me that tell me I know the area to look for, and then I start looking for the details. You get it? So, like, I knew this would come down to that area. I didn't know exactly where. I didn't know 786. I know anywhere between the 0.618 and the 786 is going to be my accumulation zone, though. Unless it's a massive bull run, then you'll usually come down to the 886. But if you're in an overall uptrend, just be retracing, right? There's also trends. Like, you'd be surprised how well trend lines work, but, like, you just draw this trend line, and you'd be like, Caspit is likely to come back to its trend line. Take it from the beginning, and it's a little more steep. Less steep. I mean, so it tells you, hey, that could be a good price at 2-3 for Caspit when it bounces off the upward trend line, all right? So these are just key concepts I want you to understand when you're trading, all right? Let's take a look at BOOKMAP and see what's happening, and we're going to break down Bitcoin for you like we do every single day. Let me pop out the chat. I don't know if I sent this to Twitter yet. Live now, baby. I don't think I put out the regular link yet, too, as well. But not feeling the music recently on my own channel, which is weird. Like, I like peppier music. This stuff's all right. This song's pretty cool. Best mentor in the game. Smash the like. Shout out to Lifer Adam in the house. Send in your super chats for deep dive or TA on your alts, baby. All right. So look. Again, BOOKMAP is just suggesting we go lower. However, there's a big bar of liquidity above us. Usually we hit that. So it tells me we're going to hit 26.8 and then likely come back down. But it's very likely we hit this big bar of liquidity. And look at the money flowing in here. Short squeeze approaching right now. Right now, they're squeezing. Right now, a massive short squeeze. 26. Oh my God, Bitcoin is out of control. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. While I'm sitting there just yapping away, Bitcoin is out of control, pumping something insane. Holy shamoles. Bitcoin is out of control. What the fagooch? What is going on? A massive candle for Bitcoin. Oh my God. This is absolutely insane. That's a God candle. Dude, the reversal diamond played out. Oh my God. Yo. Man, oh man. Like, that is insanity. That is insanity. Woo. Dude. That happened in like a minute. Dude, that's the 1 minute candle. Dude, these are 1 minute candles. Like, what the? Oh my God. So look, I woke up watching the 7 minute. 7 minute was overbought. Looked like we would come back down. Made this little loop. And then boom. And then look, they went, dude, this is out of control what's happening right now. Oh my God, the shorts just got absolutely smashed. Oh my God. Dude, the reversal diamond plays out to the upside. Unbelievable. Like, I have not seen a 1 minute candle for Bitcoin. I almost never seen a 1 minute candle for Bitcoin. Like, this is insane. And honestly, I guess it was the smaller time frame. You would have had to just, the only way to know is to play this flag. Oh my God. God candle, we call that. Oh my God. Bitcoin ripping to the upside out the diamond. I was bullish on the bigger time frames. Did we get back above the moving average? I just want to see. Still not back above the 200 SMA on the 4 hour. But we're coming for it now, baby. And look, the reversal diamond plays out to the upside. Unbelievable. We got above the point of control. And boom. This is the trade I was waiting for the whole time. And I was waiting for this trade the whole time. I did miss it. I didn't catch this trade. This was just too fast. Too fast. I feel bad because I usually catch all these moves. I feel horrible. I'm like, man, it was a falling wedge that broke to the upside. I was expecting the 7 minute to reset though. We were high in the stochastic. See that? Expecting a reset, but we just kind of made a flag, hung out here, and then just wow. Maybe if I was dissecting the 5, dude, that was insane. That was definitely a short liquidation. Oh my God. And remember, see those 2 red bars? And I said I will probably hit those 2 bars before we go further down. We did exactly that. BOOKMAP again showed you where there was a massive bar of liquidity. Never, when you see big red bars like that of liquidity, let's go back in time. This was just, that was insane. You never know what you're going to see. You never know what you're going to see on the show. Shout out to everybody here on the live. I can't believe you never know. We don't have this many people watching right now. But look, go back to where we were at BOOKMAP here. This was insane. I sit there looking at an altcoin. I'm missing out on the pumpage. I'm talking about Caspa. And I say, listen, right? We're right here. And I say, listen, we're likely to go to the upside first to hit this bar of liquidity. I just want to show you this is how BOOKMAP works. All right? Dude, the shorts just got stunned. Now we need smaller time frames. Let's flag out the 1. There's a chance this just continues. This is out of control. Dude, they got caught off guard. Hard. Yikes. I will say I didn't have I was long over long term. I had the diamond, right? I've been talking about the fact that all we need to do is get above the point of control and we can rip to the upside. I've been saying it over and over again. But I wanted to get like a 1 hour candle close, like they were playing with it. You just almost had to get, this move was so fast, you had to almost get lucky on it. Like, it's one of the fastest moves I've ever seen in my life for Bitcoin, in the history of Bitcoin. And the squeeze continues. It's a insane squeeze. $2 million in shorts absolutely liquidated. And now we got to stick to this 30-second, 1 minute chart. This is out of control right now, what's happening for Bitcoin. What's going to happen is the shorts are going to keep coming, and I believe they're going to keep getting wrecked. They're going to be in disbelief. They're almost not going to be able to handle this. You know what I mean? It happened too fast for them. Their emotions are just... I was on the sidelines. I didn't have a trade open. So it is what it is. I kept saying the retest of 22. We kind of did retest. We broke out, and we kind of retested right there at 26,190. I kept saying if we could retest this yellow line, which was 26,200 for me, I wish I could claim this pump. I can't. I wish I had been on the 30-second doing, hey guys, there's a chance this breaks out of a rising wedge here. I usually hit these pumps, man. I feel weird right now. I feel naked. Can you all forgive me? Dude, look at this. This isn't done. Like, 27,000, like, this is out of control. You can't even track this. Like, I'm on the 5-second chart and I got nothing. Like, this is out of control. Yo, like, someone messed up hard. The dollar probably... We remember what we said the last few days. We went over this. We showed you Bitcoin dominance, right? And we said Bitcoin dominance is showing signs of a big move for Bitcoin. And we put it in this flag, and we said it's likely to break up this flag to the upside. I said when this flag wants to break out, see this? We even have it drawn here, so you can't say I wasn't BSing you. I said, look at Bitcoin dominance hit the target. I said, that's about to break out, get above a point of control. There's a gap here too. I said that tells me that Bitcoin's likely to get a big move to the upside. We showed you tether dominance, right? And we showed you how tether dominance also in a diamond on the other side. Dude, diamonds reverse price action. Who here I showed you the diamond for days. I didn't see anyone else showing the diamond. I didn't see any other channel. I didn't watch a lot of other channels. I scanned a few, but I didn't see a lot of my counterparts talk about the diamond. Right? And look, we're pumping up to the 200 SMA. My little trick where the moving averages get tight. You get a 200 outlier. What do? Look at the 2 hour. The 2 hour told us to long to the 200 SMA. And look, it went right to it. This is just this little trick that I figured out. I wish I had used it here. I didn't catch this move. I'm be honest with you. I wish I did though. What a freaking move. What a freaking move, man. GREYSCALE won a lawsuit. Let's take a look here on the news. Team, let's get that news up and running. GREYSCALE wins a lawsuit. While we're live, you can't beat this. Bitcoin getting massive price action. Listen, what I teach my students is I teach them this. Whenever the moving averages are super tight, you get a point of control, and you get the 200 SMA right there, you're likely to fly up to it. I also talk about the diamond, the reversal diamond. Diamonds reverse. The diamond was telling us we were going to get a reversal. It said over and over and over again. I knew these were great places to buy BTC. I kept loading up, buying 1,000 here, 500 here. I didn't buy 10,000 or 5,000, but I was loading up my Bitcoin bags at these levels. You know, you start your day, and I was starting my live stream, and I said, Sam, you never know what the live stream will bring. And I tell myself that, I'm like, you never know. You never know. So you got to use the small time frames now, the 30-second chart, the 1 minute. You have no choice. Price action's moving too fast. It's too out of control. If you missed the move, don't FOMO. We're in a good spot now. We broke above a previous resistance that was holding us down for a long, long time. All right? For a long, long time. Let's take a look at what's happening. GREYSCALE Bitcoin ETF lawsuit against SEC gets support. All right, that came in, but that's a long time ago. Let's see. Past day. We want the new news. We want the news right now, baby. I got to go to Google. I don't know what Brave Browser's doing there. Right? This should give us the news right away. Wow, you don't really... Wow, how can I not get the news? It's probably just in on Twitter, though. He always gets that news. Just in. I don't know, man. Team, can I get an article? When I'm live, I'm bad at this. Stack maybe got it. Twitter, GREYSCALE. Excellent. Thank you. Big news coming for Bitcoin. I don't know which one is GREYSCALE. See, this is just a pain in the butt, man, when you're trying to find info. SEC must review GREYSCALE's ETF bid appeals court ruling. A federal appeals court ordered the SEC to vacate its rejection of the trust issuer's bid to convert the GREYSCALE Bitcoin Trust into an exchange-traded fund. The U.S. may be about to get its first spot Bitcoin exchange-traded fund after a federal court ruled that the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission must review its rejection of GREYSCALE Investments' attempt to convert the GREYSCALE Bitcoin ETF. I mean, they're citing it's for the people, too. GREYSCALE Investments, the manager behind the world's largest cryptocurrency fund, first applied for the GBTC closed-end fund to be converted into an exchange-traded fund in October. And if GREYSCALE gets it, that means Larry Fink gets it, and BlackRock gets it. I'm telling you, this is the season. You know what the clearing price is for Bitcoin when it gets into an ETF? This 30-second chart looks like we could make a little move here. This is a ballsy play here. A gutsy play for the ladies. Apologize. Don't mean to be all about the cojones over here, you know. But look, if we go to they got the 1 second chart over here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out. That's annoying, right? I find that annoying. They got the 1 second chart. I'm going to play the 1 second right now. Play the 1 second flag. You know what I mean? Have you ever seen someone play the 1 second? 1 second gains, baby. I mean, it looks nice here, like for a move to the upside. You just traded the same as you're trading the 4 hour. You could gain 2.5% out of the move if you can believe it. Why is it doing that though? That's weird. It can't compute it. Like it can't. It's so strange. But that's the trade right there. It's about, damn, man, I missed it. That's crazy. You know what I mean? I'm not going to get it in time. I'm chasing now. But, that's about to blast. The Stokes, everything tells me that's going to move. Damn it! Sorry, I just missed out on like a bunch of money. That one move right there would have paid me. Damn it! Sorry. Live streaming sometimes gets me in the way of my trades. I hope y'all make the trades. I seen that coming, baby, but I can't. Anyway, that's going to pump. It's a little late for me now. My OCD is like, that's late now. Oh, you guys know how I feel, I bet. Damn, I would have just made a freaking boatload of money. Anyway, now it's in another flag on the 1 second, but see now I'm chasing. I would have been in already. Stop loss to break even, ready to ride. Man, I hope someone out here made a move on that. I hope someone, please tell me someone here made a move on that. Please tell me someone made a move on that. Nah, I would have been on 66 leverage. That would have been a huge gain. You know what I mean? And I was going to use the whole account. Dude, I would have just made 60% on like $500. Like I would have made $250 like that. 780 profit, 80% gain. See, up $200. Yep, 111 on 20X. I did. I bought today morning. Boom, boom, boom. 25X leverage. Dude, I'm so focused. I'm sorry. People want me to talk about like the rumors and the gossip going on. I'm so focused, everybody. Like I'm a man focused on my moves, baby. Like we got life to live here. Honestly, this was the measured move, the length of the pole there. That's probably it. High in the Stokes. I would take that trade. Looks like it could continue, but I would start taking profits. Or I'd move my stop loss to break even immediately. We're trading the 30-second chart right here for Bitcoin. Everything's going to pump a little bit. Everyone is saying, who knows, man. If you looked at the time it took to go from bottom left and the diamond top middle, you could have projected the time the pattern completes within a few hours. My problem is the chit chat instead of the charts. Focus on the charts. Yeah, I stay on the charts, baby. And I'm teaching you by example. Look at this thing. It's going to be, this would have been a monster trade in front of y'all. I had the trade open. It just skipped on me a second too fast. Dude, that gets me tight. That would have brought me up to like 700. I'm taking this $300 to $1,000. Like, whatever. I got to move on. It's over now. Let me sip my lemon water and calm down. That will burn, though, for a couple hours. That'll burn for a couple hours, man. At 66 leverage, look, I would be up right now at 66 times 1.6. On 444, I would have made $400 immediately. It would have been one of the bigger trades I ever made. My God. I gotta go, but I got 80% out before half the move because I didn't expect anything like this. Yeah, I expected it. I showed you that I expected it. My system can find any move on any time frame. I can make you money on any asset, on any time frame, at any moment in time. I can help you. I can't make you money. I can help you. I can show you how. I can show you the way. But what a master move for Bitcoin, man. And people got caught off guard, bro. People that didn't take money on their shorts, I don't know why they didn't take money on those shorts. You know what I mean? I saw people who kept shorts open from 31. I'm like, what are you doing? Take that money, man. You can always scalp again, you know? Everyone wants bearish. That was the time to buy. So tempted to jump in, but so dangerous. There will always be the next trade lifer. I know. But when you're live and you know you could have made that impression live too, this, you know, it would have been freaking so nice. I'm just happy I help everyone else. You know what I mean? Just made 28,000. See, this guy made 28 grand. Like, that's insane. CME gap almost filled up finally. That wants my target. To me, you got the bearish div now. See? You're getting some bearish divergence now. Shout out to anyone that took the trade, though. Right there, look, there's your stop loss entry and everything. I found it touching the 21-day moving average, high volume node. It's all the same stuff that I do. Yes, it's the 30-second, but it's the same exact stuff that we do. All right? Same. We just keep doing it over and over again. Right? And as the moving averages get far apart, eventually you're going to get a pullback. That's how this works. What a massive move for Bitcoin. Grayscale ETF gets an appeal, meaning that the SEC might have to actually fall. We may get our first ETF ever. Do you know what the clearing price is for Bitcoin if it gets an ETF? Nobody knows why we're going up. We're telling you right now, the SEC lost a bid. You know what I mean? Well, the Grayscale appealed an ETF bid that the SEC shot down. And Supreme Court, or the securities, the court said, hey, you got to review this. You can't keep rejecting this. You know? You got to vacate your rejection. So you got to come back to the table and you got to make a decision. We got a full moon coming too, which is interesting, right? Don't you think that's crazy? The full moon is on the 31st, right? In 2 days. And it's a blue moon. It's the second blue moon of the month. There's been 2 full moons in August. Do you feel the BlackRock dominating Bitcoin is bad for crypto market? We've gone over this a few times. I don't believe so. You need to get big money in to make it. I don't know, baby. I'm here working. Go get her. She's upstairs, baby. So, what a massive move for Bitcoin. And now it's going to make another flag. Could this flag continue to the upside? You hit your head? Leave that here. That's my mouse pad for traveling. Okay? Thank you, sweetie. I'll let her take it, but I'll never see it again if it ends up in her toys. So now you're in another flag. Do you play do you play this flag now? This is when you get riskier. That move was perfect. Man, that would have been such a beautiful move. Could have been done for the day on that one move on the 32nd. Ah, man. If I was just quick enough. I just should have marketed in. I should have market ordered. I would have won. I got this thing on limit. That hurts, man. I don't want to, but the temptation is so bad. Yeah, I just walk away when I get the temptation. But look, that looks like it's going to boom. You have to remember, there's a lot of people fiending. You got low Stokes again. You know what I mean? Does Sammy dive in now? And just mark it in so I don't have to play this game. Oh, it's about to break out. Look at that. All right, so we're in. Right? Let's see what happens. Let's take it. I'm just getting right there and I'm out. I'm getting right there and I'm out. Stochastics say we're going to get it. We're already in the money, actually, too. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Get above this resistance. Defy the divergence. Stochastics hold me down. Show me the love. Up 4 or 5%, 16 bucks. Let's go. 22. Let's go. 24, 30 bucks. Let's go. Up 30 beans quick. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Get out of here. What are you doing? You're freaking me out. What's going on?
Was the coffee too strong?
I didn't have it yet. Bitcoin just like shot up by thousands of dollars in like in 2 seconds. Oh, we did it. We did it. I'm out. I'm taking that. That's 80 bucks. Real fizz, 90 bucks, 100 bucks. Let's go. Let's go to the target. Let's go. I'm out. 189. Let's go. 140. I'm out. Woo! Let's go. Yo, it's wild, bro. Yo, it's so wild, bro. Like, it's so wild. It's so wacky. It's so insane. Dude, I'm drunk with just like, I just love this life, man. And I have boatloads of Bitcoin, so I just made so much money today, too. It's so good. Like, oh my God. Look, you got to get out. Look, that thing was done. I should have made more, but dude, we're growing this account. I'm telling you, man, I'm showing you guys how to take 300 bucks and turn it into $1,000. I'm up to 546 now. I'm almost double the entire account. Trading leverage, little by little, just trading my setup. My setup is 21-day moving average, touch and price action, inside of a flag, low stochastics, MACD turning, falling volume, falling price. If I can get that setup, I'm taking it. Let's go. And I've traded on the 4-hour. I traded on the 3-day. I traded on the daily. I traded on the weekly. I trade this same setup all the time. All right? And then the shorts just keep getting banged out because they're in such disbelief. They keep opening shorts and we just logged on their face again. Like, it's so crazy. Like, oh my God, man. Shout out to everybody here. You're on fire, man. Why isn't it rise at right? Let's go, man, because I'll tell you why right now. GREYSCALE is going to have to buy for this ETF now. Oh, like, I would have made even more. I would have made the 250. Look at that thing. Had I stayed in and just raised the stop. Wow. Look, the Stokes say you can still go here. So look, let me put my mind at work now. Now you're in a rising wedge. Rising wedges break out parabolically, right? So like, if this can stay low, it's going to blast. Like, it's going to blast. There's the trade right there. You see? That looks like, I know, honestly, like it's going to blast. Like that's going to blast to the upside. To me, that looks like we're going to get a blast. Look at that. 15, 23, 26, 27. There it goes, dude. And this will go parabolic. Dude, look at the stochastics for me. Come on, baby. Get above this green line and we're gone. Come on. Come on. We got massive bearish div, but it'll defy the bearish div when you got the rising wedge blast off. Let's go. Let's go. We're in the money again. Look at that. Up another 46 beans. All right. Where are we at? 26,650. I got to think really fast. Really fast. I got to go here. Stop loss. 26,600. Confirm. I want to guarantee money. I don't want to lose. Oh, that's it. I'll be out. Oh, went through my stop loss. No. 10 beans now. Battling. A bearish div being drawn on my indicator. I may call it out. Oop, 31 now. No, 44. No. Gambling. Flash, close it. I'm out. Damn it. I went too fast at that one. I still think it's going to break out, though, because rising wedges break to the upside. I don't like to lose, so I'm still up, but I don't. Oh. That looks like it's going to blast. But the bearish div, man, call it a day. My adrenaline, slow it down, call it a day. You know what I mean? Come back later on today and trade again. I don't want to blow the account, lose the account. I did well. I'm raising it. I want to turn that $300 into $1,000 in front of everyone. That's the point. I want to show beginning traders that even if you don't have if you have a little bit of money, you can grind your way out of it, no matter what. You know what I mean? That was what I did was crazy. I shouldn't have went after the second one. Was just nuts, absolutely absurd. But what a move, man. But we're on the third. I mean, this is it. I mean, low stochastics tell me you're going to break to the upside. I trusted them so well. But anything can happen. There is a serious bearish div here now. And that tells me to be careful. All right, there was a bearish div there, but it wasn't as bad. Probably a good time to short now, honestly. I'm not good at switching short immediately. That's something I got to work on. Like, it's hard for me to just, like, get out of a long and switch short. It's not that easy for me. Might be better for other people. Yeah, it's a rising wedge to the downside. Like, I should just open up a short right now, and I probably get paid huge. You know what I mean? But it's a harder instinct for me. You'll find you have trader instinct one way or the other. All right, let's break down Bitcoin now. Like, this was insane. This was insane. And look, now the 4-hour is above the 200 SMA, or the daily is about to be above the 200 SMA, which is weird. Usually you don't get above the 200 SMA on the daily first. That's really kind of strange. But yeah, that's the case, I guess. 3-day chart's back above the 200 SMA, everyone. That's a big sign. And the weekly's about to get back above it. And now this also corroborates that higher low that I had going on. And remember I said that it was likely we'd come back to the top of this channel and start to kind of make this idea here. This is great. I mean, the weekly looks like we're ready to blast. The weekly looks really nice. We've been going over this too with the DXY. All right. Yep, and there's the short to the downside, which I knew we could have. See, I knew that short was likely. If we go back to that 30-second, you had a rising wedge with bearish divergence. Like, I should have just, I got to get over the emotions. Trade the rising wedge and I would have got paid the other way now. Same way. I might start trading the 30-second. Where did I leave the account at? 479. It's all right. Oh, I have an open order. Get out of there. Thank God. I didn't know I had an open order. I'm like, why was there? Thank God. I would have. I just got lucky. That could have been bagged. Anyway, what goes up must come down, right? Reversal diamond on the US on Tether. And we went over Tether. We showed you the Tether was overbought on the stochastics, right? Which was likely to dump. I'm just saying, we went over the 3-day chart on Tether and showed you that it was overbought too. So I remember 2 days ago going over US Tether, Bitcoin dominance, and Bitcoin. And I said, this says we're going up. I said all these 3 indicators, I think it was even last night, right? Or the night before. I said all 3 of these indicators, Sunday night maybe, told us we're going to the upside. Shout out to everybody here on the live. I didn't even see how many people were watching. I had no idea we had 1,000 people watching on the live. I had no clue. God bless everybody here on the live. Everybody. We're doing, if you join our Facebook page, all right, we have a link to the Facebook page today in the description. Is it, Jamie? Or can we pin it? Or send it to me and I'll pin it if you want to put it in the message right now. But I got a Facebook. I want y'all to go to the Facebook. If you go to the Facebook and join the group that I got, we're going to hook somebody up, right? We're going to do $50 in BTC, $100 in BTC, and even $150 in BTC. 3 different times, all right? And it's going to happen throughout the week, but you got to go join the Facebook group and become a part of the Facebook group. I can't wait to see each and every one of you there. Jump on it today. I appreciate it, all right? We'll say it again later on. Jamie, am I doing this right? If not, write exactly what you want me to say right here in the message. I'm looking at it, and I'll say exactly what I should say. I'm a little overwhelmed right now with the trading and what's going on. So everyone, hit that like at once. It would be amazing. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. You're with the Crypto Lifer. So I kept pointing out that the US Tether dominance was going to point to the downside because I trade stochastics, and stochastics were high in the 3-day and the daily. If you know my style told you what was likely going to happen. It said Bitcoin is likely going to make a move to the upside. Okay? There's a rising wedge with bearish divergence. That was kind of an easy short. I should have taken it live. Glad I watched the live today. Small portion of my profits. Thank you. Shout out to everybody here with the $10 super chat. I'm sorry I didn't get you the bigger move. Usually I do. We hit a short last night in the trading group too. Just hit 70% on a short printing. I'm member number 7. Shout out to Joshua Jelowick in the house. God bless you for being here. And Bitcoin back above 27,000. And here's the link to the Facebook group, everybody, right there. I will pin it. Join the Facebook group today. It's so important that you get in there. If you want to, everyone here loves cryptocurrency. Everyone here likes BTC. We're going to be throwing BTC in there. So jump on in today. I'd greatly appreciate it. May God bless each and every one of you for being part of the live stream and being a crypto lifer. My name's Samuel James Price. If you're just getting to know me, I started trading when I was 24 years old. I'm 40 now. All right. I started trading like professionally with technical analysis when I was about 30, 29. I joined a trading group when I was 35. And then I got into cryptocurrency in 2016, started buying Bitcoin and researching fiat currencies. I understood that they were going to print money to zero in 2010. I started buying gold and silver. Then I started trading it. Then I made a big trade on the Great Panther Limited on the Toronto Stock Exchange. I put $2,000 in, that turned into 9,800. Then I found Canopy Grow Corp when it was $1.78 Canadian. I was a speculative investor, was able to pull some good money out of the market, give myself a big savings. Then I found Bitcoin at $500, $350 when I first heard about it, $300. Started researching, understood the halving, understood the hash rate, understood what was going on, realized it was the ticket out of the horrible banking parasitic system, and moved my way into BTC, and the rest is history. Then I began to trade and became a trader. I found Cardano at 2 cents. I found Cake at 60 cents, and we rode it to $44. I found Phantom at 18 cents. We rode it to $3. I found many different EGLD at $20. We rode it to $5.40. And the list just goes on. I 100x Safe Moon live on my channel. I did, I'll trade meme coins, big coins, little coins. I'll trade the weekly, the 1 minute, the 30-second. I'll give you your big outlook, your small outlook. I'll nail it every single day. And I just want to introduce myself to all the new people that may be jumping on in with this Bitcoin pump. God bless each and every one of you. I love God. I don't mind mentioning God, and God gave me such a beautiful life. I stay appreciative. I love each and every one of you, and love is the strongest frequency. I live in love. So welcome to my channel. Welcome to the sauce. Welcome. And I hope you become a crypto lifer today. Please subscribe, jump on in, and consider yourself a blessed person, because we're going to kick it and we're going to find gains every single day here on the channel. God bless each and every one of you. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Shout out to Ernest Lee. Really glad I was watching this morning with the 49.99. Bang, 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 baby. As we hit 1,000 people on the live stream. Huge day for the channel. Huge day for crypto lifers, man. God bless each and every one of you. Christy Combo, thank you. Great day for the lifer, man. Great day for lifer. Adam, great day for all of us. And this shows when you push every single day, when you don't stop, when you stay committed, you're going to win no matter what. You're going to win no matter what, everybody. Shout out to everybody here on the live. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. All right. I like to break down where Bitcoin's going to go, right? In the long term, short term. This is kind of a head and shoulder. You got a rising wedge. You got to look at the bigger time frames now. I mean, there's a chance you just keep pushing. Like, whenever I get a crazy pump like this, I will keep watching the smaller time frames. It's more like a shoulder head and a right shoulder. If you don't get above this high, the short's probably going to continue to the downside, in my humble opinion. Massive move like that, you're going to get a little bit of a pullback. You got falling volume with rising price telling you that you're going to get more backing up. I haven't won it all yet, but I keep on trying. Man, you will. It'll take time. It'll take time. Is Mara a good buy here? Could run back over 20 in a few days. I love Mara, honestly, and I will never tell you what to buy or sell. That's, I will never give you financial advice. Please get yourself your own financial advisor and do your own due diligence. But I would tell you, Mara is going to eventually keep moving. All right. Is it good to jump in right now for 1K or hold? We call that diamond ahead of everyone in the game. Seize the day, man. I was on the diamond for days. And no one can say we weren't on that diamond. We were on that diamond for days. For days, baby. I feel like I deleted my old work. I'm like, no, where's my diamond? How far back can I go? This was just insane. This move was insane. We'll always remember. I will remember these moves forever. Like that was a god. We call them. I don't mean to be, but we call these god candles in crypto. I mean, that's a god candle. Like bearish engulfing. And it's saying once you got above that point of control, you were gone. There were so many rules that did play out. Again, I was over. I saw bearish and bullish ideas, but at the end of the day, the diamond plays out, baby. Always respect the diamond, man. Always respect the diamond. It's not done, boys and girls. Scotty Swing in the house. And it may not be. It just pumped another $100 out of nowhere. So let's go back to the 30-second chart. It looks like we kind of maybe have to keep it kosher here on the 30-second. Why am I on the smaller time frames? When price action moves really fast, I move to the smaller time frame. All right. That thing is plowing away right now. To me, it's defying, some logic there. Look at that long. And again, it's the same concept. Now, I'm below the 21. It tells me, to be a little wary. If we can't get above this high, you're going to make a double top, right? And look, see the Stokes are getting high? If the Stokes get high and you don't make a high above the previous high, we went over this last night, didn't we? Over and over again, everyone. Stochastics get high above the dotted line and curve. But you don't make a high for the previous time you're above the dotted line, or at least when you're curving even there. If you don't make a high to the left and you're curving, that's usually a move to the downside. Like that's a shoulder, head, and a right shoulder. To me, I feel that bearish divergence is too strong. Even on the 30-second, look how strong it was. It's very unlikely you're going to make a high higher than that on that bearish diff. Moving averages are too far apart. To me, you're coming back down somewhere, probably to... Sadly enough, you could make a move pretty far down, 27, and that's what we're going to look at now. We're going to look at the macro, okay? I'm going to take this old work and hide it just because it's still there. I may want to use it for something because that's absurd. I didn't put out a trade as it happened, which is one of the first times. I'll put that out there, But I did catch a tail end of some move on the smaller time frame, so that was fun too. We had some fun. That took some guts, too, to open up a trade like that. I could have lost hundreds of dollars in front of everyone, looked like a clown. You know what I mean? But, I took the shot. So here's the deal. Let's take a look at what's happening on the bigger time frames. I really like what I'm seeing here for Bitcoin. Now, this was my story, Morning Glory, and I drew it a few times, and I know where our support and resistance lies. And it's sad, too, because, I personally wanted lower prices. I did. I wanted more BTC. Why is that? Oh, yeah, fear. I wanted lower prices. You know what I mean? Crypto fear and green index sitting at 39, okay? I wanted that back down into the 20s. When that gets into the teens, it doesn't get any better. Sam, happy. Me, happy. Shout out to Jeffrey Bridges in the house. Grayscale wins against SEC. This is why the pump. Yeah, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. It's a really big deal. It really is, though. It's huge. Now we're making some type of symmetrical triangle here that technically could continue. I'm telling you right now, the shorts are out of whack. People are crazed. I wouldn't be surprised if this pumps again. Right here to the upside. But it's got to break this high. Are you calling the diamond that's going from the downside of a pennant, or am I? I don't know what you're saying, man. The diamond played out. We talked about it for days. Thoughts on we entering the bull market? Honestly, I don't know if we've entered a bull market per se. To me, bull markets start when you get above the 200 SMA on the daily. So when we were above this daily here, we were in a bull market. Now, the second we broke below it, I got a little nervous, but if we can reclaim this 200 SMA, go look at every bull market that ever started in the history of the world. You can answer these questions yourself. There was the Black Swan event. Once we got above the 200, was that the beginning of the bull market? To me, it was. Because it never stopped, right? So you never know when you're never going to go back below the 200 again, but you have to assume once you get above it, that's the beginning. All right? So the second you got above this 200 SMA here, that's when I was bullish. And that's why I told everyone once we go below it, I'm bearish. We were bearish below here. It's like, you got to reclaim that 200 SMA. My first big idea. Now, we reclaimed it on the 3-day. It's a big deal. To me, that's Bull City. Such Bull City. Like, we're back above the 3-day 200 SMA. That's such a big deal. And we're just getting started. The 3-day chart is just getting started. I love the 3-day. Trading the 3-day is amazing. Look at this big move coming for Bitcoin. So I'm excited for the future here. I like these stochastics turning to the upside. I teach low stochastics I said the word stochastics probably 100 times already on this live stream. This channel, I teach as much as I humanly can all the time. I try to show you the moving averages. I show you ideas. Look at this idea that I got for you if you're new. Look at the 4-hour. Take away all the moving averages and just slap on the 200 SMA if you can. One line. Look, you can use one line. You could use one line on price action. Every time you get below the 200 SMA, open up a short and put a stop loss on the other side. Look at this. You would have been paid. Came up here, wait for it to happen again, paid again. Once we got above here, open up a long. Here you would open up a long. Nothing would have happened. May again stopped out for break even. Here you get above, you open up a long. You put the key about this is your stop losses are very close to your buy-ins. So you don't risk a lot, but the payoffs are huge. So here again, you open up a short below the 200 SMA. Stop loss on the other side of the support zone. Ride it to the downside. That thing went all the way down. So once we get back above this 200 SMA, Bitcoin's going to fly. Very likely. Not 100%, but the odds are, look, it flew there, one. It flew there. Nice pump there. Nice pump there. Ooh, excuse me. I crypto faced it real quick. Nice pump there. Nice pump there. Little pump. Nice pump there. You know, there was 1, 2, like 3 smaller pumps. Or you could say 1, 2, 3 smaller pumps. That 4 is a kind of a bigger one. And then all the other ones were huge. So there's a likelihood that you get above this yellow line, you're gone, baby, gone. Gone, baby, gone. And the idea you could also say is like, this is a falling wedge, and once you break back inside, you're gone. You just fell out, now you're gonna break back in, and then you could break to the upside. So just thoughts and ideas here for Bitcoin, and I'm loving what I'm seeing here today on this massive move to the upside. I'd chill out on scalping the smaller time frames. You know? To me, yeah, you didn't get above the high. I don't know, though. It could happen. It's consolidating for sure. But I have to focus on one thing at a time right now. So what I'm going to do is go to BTC. I'll use the tether chart on like a bigger Kraken tether chart. It's probably pretty big. I don't have the 200 that long though. It's interesting. Wow. So let's break it down. Key levels of resistance for Bitcoin at 31,900. I just need to get bearing of what just happened, and I need to kind of put it back into perspective for myself. So I'm doing this for me and for you. It's how my mind works. I just need to square it all away, so I can like reassess what just went on and like kind of start fresh again. You know what I mean? That was crazy. That was crazy. That was insane. Like, yo, shout out to all of us, man. Because we're here every single day, and we put our lives into cryptocurrency every single day, and we put everything we have every single day, baby. You know? Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. See, Crypto Guapo, you're 100%. Bitcoin goes wherever it wants. The idea is you can find divergences and key implementations in the market that will show you where it's going to go. Like, you don't know where it's going to go. Nobody knows where it's going to go. I have no idea where Bitcoin's going to go. No clue. Seriously, I believe in the long term, because they print money, it'll go up in value. But I'll tell you right now, I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance. I have no clue where Bitcoin's going to go. No idea. All right? No idea. So key levels, if we lost this level, we were going to drop down and test 23,500. You can see it right there, clear as day, on the 3-day chart there. Like, we lost that level. Our next level to test was 23.5. All right. However, we now have a higher high. I also went over the hidden bullish divergence. How many times did I talk about it? And I said that's hidden bullish. And I said we should make a high higher than this high inside of the divergence. So, like, I went over this many times. Like, I talked about it every day for days. I said that's hidden bullish divergence. I said you're likely going to get a bounce there. I said 90% of the time you make a high higher than the high inside of the divergence. I showed you the other times, and I showed you all these other inferences. Who here heard me talk about the hidden bullish on the 3-day chart? I went over it every day for probably a week. 9 days straight. Anybody? Anybody? Anybody out there? Hidden bullish divergence, one of the greatest things you'll ever use to make gains in your life. I'm telling you. Hidden bullish divergence. If you didn't learn it, if you didn't know it now, you learn it. You learn it now. If you didn't know it then, you'll learn it now. All right. Sell 1 ounce of gold and buy 2 ounce platinum. World should go for platinum standard. I agree with that. Educated guess backed by math for weeks, Sammy. I definitely heard it. Relax, guys. Jesus, it's only 8 a.m. here on the West Coast. It's really calmed down. We going higher. Bitcoin had to retest that high. If it doesn't break 27.7, we could go to 23K. I disagree. You have a high, you have a low, you have a high, you have a higher low. Bitcoin's in an uptrend to a higher high. If it doesn't break 31.9, it could double top. You know what I mean? That's our next, in my opinion. And you're, okay, fine, we have to break through 27.7, the 777's here. But to me, that's just very likely because you have a higher high. I don't believe that's going to be a tough move, right? We trade ourselves out of slavery. Sam leads the way. Shout out to Creators Crypto, my man. God bless you, brother. Thank you so much for the love. Printing a flag on the 5, but who knows with the price action. 4 p.m. You high? This guy wrote you high. It's so funny, man. You guys are funny, man. So the 3-day chart is just getting started and looks like a massive move is coming. Once it crosses that dotted line, we'll be even more confirmed. But so far, we have hidden bullish divergence confirmed on the 3-day chart. The golden cross still intact. You get it? And price action back above the 200 SMA. If we can close above this 200 SMA, I will remain so bullish. And that's really going to be a big deal. So if the 3-day can reclaim this yellow line, I'm telling you, I'm going to stare at that every day now, and we're going to talk about it every day. And I'm super excited. We're back above the 200 SMA on the 3-day chart. Like, so awesome. And I see us making some type of consolidated pattern here. Whether it's a flatter top, which it could be, or a more poignantly moved, a more downward angling top trend line, we will find out, right? Zeno lives in an undisclosed location on the moon. I've learned so much, man. Was able to call the move with the skills I've obtained here. Did a 9x on Bitcoin today using a mix of Lifer Friend strategy and Lifer TA. Got stopped out during the squeeze, but still super pumped. We're back, baby. Right before the monthly close, too. This is a good timing. It's amazing timing. Kidding me? Look at the monthly. We got a tail on the monthly. When you get buy wicks on the monthly, you're going to the upside. You know what I mean? Like, buy wicks, like, you're getting bought up on the monthly. The second you clear 30,005, you see that node? Your next node is 39,600, and then your next node there is 47K. I mean, the monthly does not have a lot of resistance. 1-2 big bars coming. And we made it through all the chop here, despite all the negativity. Bitcoin has been plowing through an insane negative year. Like, Bitcoin is plowing through an insanely negative year, just consistently bulling itself in. Unbelievable. Shout out to these super chats. Let's look at the fan funding out here on the live. We got almost for the $10. Glad I watched today. God bless you. We got Ernest Lee. Really glad I watched this morning, my man. And we got my man giving memberships away. He's a member for 3 months. We trade ourselves and out of slavery. Sam leads the way. God bless you, brother. I appreciate you. These gains will be erased by 4 Thursday. Head and shoulders, says Dan. We'll play it. We'll do it one day at a time. And if that's the case, we will see. We will see. Okay, so let's move forward. I like the 3-day. Let's get into the daily. Daily still has a lot of legs. It's just getting started. No reason for it to probably not continue further to the upside. Anything could happen. It could slump. It could turn. It is getting rejected by the 200 SMA. The daily's got to reclaim the 200 SMA, and it got rejected by the line that I drew there, which is 27,750, right? So we're going to have to reclaim that area. Let's look for our support and resistance that we broke through. Right here, we have some nice support that we could bounce off of. Expect 26.8 as a possible retracement area. You could draw a fib here too and look for a, 618, 786. It does give you 26.5, right? But what I do is I flag out the smaller time frame. Let's go to the 4. 4 still has legs plying away, but, getting wicked by that resistance. And the 1 actually still has legs too, but it's really far away from the 21-day moving average. That will have to compromise at one point. They'll have to meet in the middle. 15-minute also getting very high and away from itself. And that's why, I'm down to the 7-minute really, and then to the 5. And I'm just going to, what I've learned is price will consolidate on the smaller time frames until it doesn't, until eventually you'll start to get a big break, So this 1 minute suggests that it could break out of this bull flag to the upside. A little high on the moving averages, but it's got a POC here. And this is a new trade here that we could definitely scalp for Bitcoin. After the rush, that's an interesting trade to me. It looks somewhat likely. We have the bearish div that played out to the downside, but you can see that we had a previous resistance on this wick, and we've come down to possibly retest that. There's a chance that the 1 minute continues. I'm going to have to watch the 1 minute and baby it throughout the afternoon. As the 1 minute plays out and we start to lose different levels, we'll then see. The main level I'm looking at is 26,800, unless we can get above some, like my man said, 27.7, and then that would actually give us another, that would be a resistance we could use again as support. So I got to keep watching the smaller time frames. Right now, at this present moment in time, there's really nothing else to do. This looks like a likely move to the upside. The weakness of the move is the 21 is a little far away from the 200. However, the push could implement, and look at this, you got to swing up here while you're swinging down. That is a hidden bullish divergence. Technically, that tells me that the trend should continue to the upside. It's interesting. This did just print a bearish div, though, on my indicator, too. And you can say, look, we had the shoulder, we had the head, we had the right shoulder, and now you can't seem to get back above. You did cross, like you were making higher highs, now you're making lower highs. If Bitcoin can break above this level here, so the safe zone, if you want is to break out, if it retests, that's an even safer way to trade this. The aggressive entry is right now inside this pennant. There's a chance this does play out. The whole world knows that the ETF is going to cause big companies to buy a lot of Bitcoin. Do you know what the clearing price is for Bitcoin? All right? Watch this. I'm going to put a poll out. Do you know what the clearing price of BTC will be? If all ETFs have to get BTC. Speculative and done with some good math. I'm going to give you 3 digits. All right. I just say 50K, right? 150K, 100K. What do you think the clearing price is for Bitcoin? Come on, Mark. 100. What do you think the clearing price is of Bitcoin? Do you know what the clearing price of Bitcoin will be if all the ETFs, put a comma, right? If all the ETFs have to buy Bitcoin? And, I was quoted by, an economist. He quoted it the other day, and he said a quote that really, I was like, and imagine before the halving. So we got a Bitcoin halving coming up, right? I mean, we got a lot going on here. Bitty Bitcoin, baby. And remember all those trades that I just made, right? Those crazy, insane trades, right? Here's the link to the Facebook page. Crypto Lifer Facebook page. Jump on it today. This is where you'll be able to have access. A lucky person will have access to BT. We're gonna do the right thing for you there. I don't like using the certain word, all right? But if you join here, a lucky person will win Bitcoin, all right, by joining the Facebook group. And we're gonna do 3 separate ones, okay? All right. tune in the next 3 days if you want to have access to getting in. In the next 3 days, we'll be putting out. So we're going to find people that join the group, all right? And then once you join the group, we're going to pick someone and give a, I don't like using the word, man, but Sam's Mexi Global Referral Link. Thank you for saying that. God bless you for saying that. But yeah, I trade on MEXC, Mex Global. And why? Zero maker and taker fees. Now, if you use the market order like I did, you'll pay a fee. But it's zero maker and taker fees, man. You know? And dollar cost averaging, building a bag, whatever you got to do, you're going to absolutely love it. So, MEXC is the place to be. So join that trade, the Facebook group right now. I'm telling you, if you like money, we're going to pick people and we're going to be doing awesome stuff for you for joining. So, the details on how to win will be given out each day. It's 3 different ways they can win. Interesting. The first day is just to join the group. Okay, so the first day, you have to join the group. Then tomorrow, and then, all right. I'll have to sit with you. You have to explain it all. Just write it out exactly. I can say it out, Anyway, MEXC is the place to be. Join MEXC today. I also repin this. I'll replace the pin. But join MEXC today. I'm telling you right now. Bitcoin would be $150,000. The 171 votes. It would be $150K. All right. Dude, I just keep buying Bitcoin at these levels. And this is a good sign that this breaks down, right? Because now you lost trend. I mean, you can't, if you try to fake it now, it's kind of like, you're trying to force it, and it's going to turn into a descending triangle, right? And now you definitely have 2 lower lows in a row. You kind of have a head and shoulder pattern. Low stochastics, though, I'd wait for this to reset at least first before I started to short the market. Technically, still could bull up here. Yeah, but look at your 7. Your 7 minute says you're done. So I'll get away from the smaller time frame for now. I usually don't go much smaller than the 7. 7 says you got to come back to the 21-day moving average. Right? So to me, price action has to come back somewhere to this 21. So pretty nice short here. Looks like they'll meet somewhere in this area. 26,800, and there's a node here too at 26,900, 27K. It looks like you got rejected here, and you're going to be falling down to this area. All right? That's my humble opinion. The small time frames may change the story if this flag can break out. So, like, you can watch the 1 minute, and you can basically aggressively attempt to trade this 1 minute flag. Sorry, I'm not moved that. I'm giving you 2 ideas at once there. That's how my mind works. I hope I'm not driving you insane, but the 1 minute could break out still on a flag. Watch the flag on the 1 minute. You could aggressively enter that trade if you want. I'm still kind of, a part of me kind of wants to make that trade, but it's super aggressive, So we'll see. Looking at Bookmap, we can go to 28,000 later today. I called that I will retrace back to 26.8. You've taught me well. Shout out to Tech. I mean, we don't know for sure yet. So Bookmap still has a big order sitting at 28,000. Sitting there. And look, they spoofed us, right? Those orders down there really kind of, they're so far now. Yeah, the closest liquidity is at 28K. See that? Bookmap does suggest we go higher. There's a big order down at 25,000, which is weird. What is he doing down there? Is he going to really, look, he's going to drain the price back down again. He did create a lot of people that longed right now, so there's a lot of stop losses. Yeah, to me, let's give up on that 1 minute. It could just kind of get us into some treachery. It was fun. It looked good. Had it kept that trend, there was a chance. And so I would revert to shorting the 7 back to the 21-day moving average. Is the most likely scenario here. Can even open up a short like right around now. Honestly, stop loss there. Man, I don't like the risk-reward ratio. It's kind of weak. Had we not got in at the very beginning, this was really the trade right there. And there I get my 3-to-1 if I'm up a little higher or down a little more. 3-to-1 risk-reward ratio. See that? But depending, you find your risk. you find where you like to sit, but this to me tells me that you're going to get a nice short on the 7-minute through this gap back to the downside. Most likely. They liquidated all the shorts now, I mean, pretty heavily. What you want to find is you want to find price going higher like this and less liquidation. So look, 1,242,000, 73,000. We got higher in price action, right? But the liquidations were dwindling. That's like a cumulative volume delta. It's almost a CVD divergence, right? Because the cumulative volume delta is the plus or minus of a given volume. Like, so like if I went to a field and there was red and green flowers and there was 10 green and 7 red, the delta would be 3, right? Like I would add 7, then I don't know if you get what I mean. So cumulative volume delta is how many people are shorting and long in the market cumulatively. And just kind of, right here, look, there's more people longing at 26.5 now. It's positive. The cumulative volume delta is in the green, all right? Now, we see that when the shorts got liquidated, we now got, that's usually a good time to begin to short the market when the shorts get a smaller liquidation, right? Things are still pretty interesting. But yeah, I mean, I would short the 7-minute, and it looks like it's coming somewhere back down to 26,800, right? And that could be wrong. I'm not perfect, Buy the dip is safe enough. Bitcoin move, yeah. Wow. Mr. Market Maker is playing with our emotions. Hey, it's been a good run, baby. Shout out to the 970 people on the live, 477 likes, $68 in chat revenue. Thank you for jumping on in. All right, let's take a look at our DXY. Today's a little different than most days. Usually I go over Bitcoin for the first 20, 30 minutes if you're new to the channel, and I give you an actual call. I'll say, man, I believe I'm going to long. Sometimes I'll live trade, sometimes I don't. It depends on how I'm feeling, my mental, it depends on what I'm doing. I might have to travel that night. I might be doing something. It all depends on what I am doing in my life. Wow, banger live today. Cumulative Delta Flowers by Sam J. Price. I read that book. You're funny, man. Let's take a look at the cumulative volume delta here. Let's look at the DXY. So we talked about the DXY on the daily and the 3-day chart. So remember, we looked at the US Tether chart, the dominance. We looked at Bitcoin dominance. We looked at Tether. We looked at Tether dominance, Bitcoin dominance, DXY, and Bitcoin. Those 4 assets really gave us a pretty good idea of what the highest probability was for Bitcoin. Now look, we have a hidden bearish divergence swinging up on the RSI, but you're swinging down on price action. That's a hidden bearish divergence for the DXY. The last time we found out one of these was right here, and we called the drop here, and we got the nice move for Bitcoin. Same thing looks like to be happening. Yeah, this is off news that builds hype. Nothing actually went down, and we still ripped, baby. Big spot orders at 28K. Take a seat for now. Might be better to wait till 4. It's possible. Just 16 likes to reach 500 likes today, baby. Amen. Bang, bang, bang. A big day for the channel. A big day for Bitcoin. This is why you got to maintain. Work out every day. Pray to God every day. Stay with your wife and kids as much as you can. If you're in recovery, put recovery first at all times. You know what I mean? People, places, and things. Like, it's so important that you take care of yourself in this world. We can all get caught up in the game. I'm always reminded, my dad always said, you got to learn how to handle success. My dad used to say this to me every single time. You got to learn how to handle success. If you're new to the channel, my dad passed away May 1st. I've been live streaming every single day. I'm about to hit my 1,000th live stream in 19 days. I've live streamed every day since February of 2021 without any days off, everybody. I take equipment wherever I go. Miami, Las Vegas, Austin, Texas, to see my mother, to see friends, New Hampshire. It doesn't matter, Airbnbs. My wife picks something, I gotta go to a wedding. Whatever happens, I'm bringing the equipment, I'm bringing the camera. I live stream every single day. I never take a day off. Not Christmas, not my birthday, not Thanksgiving, not President's Day, not the first day of the year. I'm here every single day, baby. And I'll make sure that I teach you everything you need to know to become a better trader every single day. I am committed to everyone out there because I know if I commit to you, my life will be great. Make people successful and you will be the most successful person ever. Focus on other people's success and you have nothing to worry about. I decided to make that my crux of life. Everything has been going smooth ever since. God bless each and every one of you. If you look at my this right here, this is for my dad. R.I.P. Jimmy. It's for my dad. Ever since he passed, he gets a place on my screen, so I'll never forget him, man. This is his shirt. He left me one of these shirts. This is his shirt. I think this is his tie, too. So, God bless my dad, man. So, the 3-day chart for the DXY looks like it's going to make a massive dump to the downside. It looks like it's going to make a dump, and we've been talking about this. The daily also looks like it wants to take a dump. It's overbought on the stochastics RSI. I love the stochastics RSI. If you don't know how to use them, go up here to indicators, type in RSI, and see stochastics RSI. I just use the one with divergences on it by neobutane. All right? And you can star anything you want, and once you star things, they'll be in your favorites, and you can use anything you want in the favorites there. So the DXY on the daily is likely to come to the downside. All right? So what looks, and then look, the 200 is going to come for the 50. It's going to have a death cross eventually. Rising wedges break to the downside. So we have hidden bearish divergence. We have a rising wedge. We're at the top of a channel. We're overbought on the stochastics. And the MACD is extended too. To me, I mean, that's telling me that the DXY is going to drop. So I see a move for the DXY to the downside. Period. Okay? That's what I see. And I see a move for Bitcoin to the upside. Bitcoin's just getting started. It's not done yet. The reason why I'm still flagging this out is because BOOKMAP does suggest 28,000 is on the way. And honestly, this would bring us to that target at 28,361. So there's a chance that this still plays out to the upside here as we still consolidate sideways. I'll flip back on my other moving averages because they help me, especially the 21. Really the 200 and the 21. But look, as these get tighter, this tells me we can get a bigger move. See, bounce, bounce, bounce. Bitcoin does not want to lose 27,250 for whatever reason. 300 area, strong. Now, it does have some, it has like a descending triangle vibe in a way, right? But I don't know. This looks pretty. The reason why I'm feeling this move is because BOOKMAP is telling us that we're going to go higher. Look at, there it is now. It just got super red. Every time we have a big red order like that, we usually crush the shorts. So this tells me we're about to get another move to the upside for Bitcoin. Normally, I don't spend this much time on Bitcoin, everyone, but you know, we go through all coins, and I do the news at 11:30 every day. Wow. See, mitigations, man. This is a demo trader in our group, but he would have made $9,500 on the demo trade on Bitcoin, taking all their leverage. And he started a $50 demo trade and went down 2,000. He mitigated in, and then it rips back to the upside. And you never knew we were going to get the rip, but just the fact that he was mitigating at the time, insane. Shout out to my man Darth, dude, man. And I believe he has Gun fever or something, right? Or am I getting confused? But that's like, he's like sick and making some of the biggest strides. And honestly, demo accounts are huge. It's how you'll figure out how to make huge gains without losing tons of money. People lose money trying to learn. I did it. Why do that when you can use a demo account to figure out what to do? The problem is most people aren't disciplined enough and focused enough to get what you're supposed to get out of the demo account. That's the issue. And I'm making a descending triangle really now. Just looking for answers on the smaller time frames. 7 minutes says we go lower. But I wouldn't put it past this move until we start to really like. But now, you know, what I love about this channel too is you'll know when price action like starts to stop. Like, see, we stopped. Why? Price action stops when you get the divergence. If we were getting a dump, it would be the same thing, right? We would have found the divergence. Now we back. Is Bitcoin going to continue dumping? Are we in a bear flag? Right? A lot of times that is a continuation pattern to the downside. Tells me this may be a continuation pattern to the upside. It is a descending triangle. It's interesting. That's more of a bear flag, which is weird because it kind of tells me that it'll break up now. Kind of funny, right? 50-50 pattern, though, on the idea here. Let's break down the news for you real quick, too. All right, and show you just what's happening in the news today. News back to Slack, I guess. Yes. And I usually bring down the music when I do the news. And then I'm going to go over some altcoins and some in the super chats. We're not done yet. Send in your super chats for TAs and deep dives, anything that you want us to go over. Let us know. We're here for you. We're not done yet. I just want to let you know we're not done yet. All right. Court hands Grayscale win in long-running suit against the SEC. A court opinion gave Grayscale Investments a win in its case against the Securities and Exchange Commission over its application for a spot Bitcoin exchange-traded fund. A court opinion gave Grayscale Investments a win in its case. Unbelievable. It's a big deal. Lately, this has been taking too long. Bitcoin's price spiked on the news, rising 5.5% to 27,450 at 10:46 a.m. Eastern Time. The move could have broad implications as a slew of firms have applied for spot ETFs over the past few months from big names such as BlackRock and Fidelity. Biggest news in the game right now, and then we went over it here too on CoinDesk. Just big news. Polygon releases chain development kit for ZK-powered networks on Ethereum. Dude, I still hold Polygon. I'm bullish. Their team's going well. Some of them did leave to go to Avail, but you know what? Team's doing really well. I like what's happening. Polygon, very, very interesting. And, yeah. And SEC secret Binance court filing has observers bracing for bad news. The SEC Securities and Exchange Commission late Monday filed a sealed motion in its case against Binance that includes more than 350 exhibits. A new secret court filing related to Binance. The crypto exchange has already faces U.S. accusations of wrongdoing. On Monday, in the court docket for its case against Binance, the Securities and Exchange Commission submitted a sealed motion. More than 30. Oh, man. What's up with the secret U.S. SEC motion relating to Binance? In the USEC Binance litigation, it has filed a sealed motion for leave to file documents under seal, according to an SEC court filing. And what is he saying? What does it allow them to do? It allows sensitive or confidential information to be filed with a court, but kept off of any public record. Along with the SEC motion, the SEC filed 37 supporter submissions, including multiple exhibits, a proposed order, and a declaration of SEC trial attorney Jennifer Ferreira. Interesting. Big deal, though. Grayscale winning against the SEC is really the bigger news of the day. So that's the news, everybody. Back into the action and back into the super chats. Let's look at fan funding. The first thing that I do right now is check out the fan funding. Remember, help out the channel if you like what you saw here with BOOKMAP. Link in the description to BOOKMAP is there. If you want to join MEXC where I traded, link is right here. If you want to join the trading group, well, I put out a short yesterday and we made the short money. Seeing Binance news this morning. They're pulling liquidity from TLM and a few other coins. I say TLM because I'm in FC. I don't know what he's saying. I can't read it with the heart there. Yo Van. Shout out to Biomex, Tex-Mex in the house. Twitter payments gets new license. Doge rises. Interesting. This looks interesting to me. This is a bit of a double bottom, isn't it not? Wants to break to the upside. The 30-second chart is low for a move. This is interesting. Honestly, it says that they're going to squeeze again to 28,000. It looks like we're going to get another squeeze to 28K, in my humble of opinions. No guarantees, but it looks like it may be the case. I just want to see the risk here on the trade if I decide to take it. So stop loss can be at about 27,137. And take profit can be at 28,130. We usually follow over a little bit. Risk 136 to gain 300. It's high risk, but it's interesting. I'd like to see it break out first, come and retest, and then snatch that retest would really be the safest move. If I, aggressive is attempting to enter now. I'm fighting the 1 and the 7. 7 looks horrible. But we could just get, I wouldn't be, today is just crazy. I wouldn't be surprised if we got one more kiss up, just. You are going sideways now with the 21 coming back into play. I mean, as you bend down, that's interesting. It's actually kind of bullish. I'm going to just pinch in, and then I'm going to add to the trade if it goes well. So I just pinched in. Very small trade. I'll either win like $80 or lose $20. Not a big deal. $30. I'll lose 70% or gain 168. See where it goes. And now I won't get back my gains from later. If we do the retest, I'm going to double into the trade. So I'm in the trade right now. If it breaks out, if it retests, I'll double back in, right? But I just feel, because, not what I feel, BookMap's telling me they're going to liquidate more people in this red line. And BookMap's been 80% accurate, so I'll be 80%. There's an 80% chance I'm going to win the trade based on BookMap. I'm going to take the trade, right? Twitter acquires license to add crypto payments. The license is a major step towards X's goal of integrating crypto payments in the platform. If you don't feel how early we are, if you don't realize we're in one of the biggest, fastest growing industries, my trading group's going to explode. My channel's going to explode. I just have to stay healthy. I have to be good to people around me. I have to be a good person. Look, I told you I was the king of 3%, right? That trade just made another 3%. See that? So now, I'm not saying it's amazing. I'm not saying I'm the greatest things in sliced bread. I'm just saying, like, the consistency over and over again. And this is starting to bubble up, man. When it starts to shake like that, usually we get the squeeze. Everyone keeps shorting now because they figure, oh, now you have to short, right? It doesn't work that way. You have to have years of experience here now. This is where it really takes, this is where it takes the experience, right? This is where experience really kicks in here, okay? This is the key, all right? This is where we maintain 4%. I told you, a very small trade. I'm more after going, I'm always perfecting my leverage trading strategies, all right? What's cool about this is this gives us a little more of an edge to take this away of a symmetrical and almost say, see, now we can kind of do this. And we get away from that descending triangle vibe, and it looks more bullish. And literally, it's a double bottom with a slight higher low there. That's good consolidation. This trade is still valid. Really no reason to fade this. Just don't get caught up in your euphoria. I mean, I was 4 for 4 trading yesterday on the live stream, right? Then we hit the short last night. Then I caught the end of this. I wish I had caught the whole tail, man, but it is what it is. You can't get it all. The key is to be appreciative of what you do have and always be grateful of what's going on. I have so much gratitude for each and every one of you here on the live. I have so much positivity and good energy for you all. All right, let's move on. We'll come back to this in a second. I made the trade, 30 seconds coming back down. There's a bearish div there. And the chance this trade dumps on you, just remember, that's why I have a very small amount in the trade. Very high risk. All right. Still up 2.98%, like, tiny bit. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, right? So let's take a look at the super chat. Shout out to everybody here. The rush is I'm like, whoa, like that was insane what just happened. It's funny, I started the live stream and I was working out this morning and I said, you know why you love your life, Sam, is you never know what's going to happen, and I never do know. Life revision, unreal, man. I'm up 10% on my long scalp. Learn from the best. I love you, brother. Thank you, brother. Big love. 5 minute is looking promising. Monthly candle making a tail. No way. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. This is worse than drugs. I know I've done both. What a ride. I've been on this ride since 2019. It's because It caused my hair to gray, but hey, I like it that way. Shout out to Woke is asleep. I love you, brother. All the crypto streamers should band together till he's healthy again. Stream over there. Everyone helps get him better. Funny, you're funny. I agree. I want everyone to feel better, man. I care about kids and family. Kids and family, man. Kids and family, right? Damn, man, that trade's up 8% now. Now you're like, damn, I should have put more in, right? But I just want to kind of, guys, I started leverage trading in March. I'm a beginner, Now I have trading skill. I've been trading for 15 years. So once I brought it into the leverage, I just had to take what I did and just tweak it a little bit, all right? But look, now you're down to, look how fast the thing goes around. Like, down to 1%. You're up 8, you're up 8, you're up 1, you're up 8, you're up 1. You're on a small time frame playing games with the charts, right? Now you're back up 4. It's not. You can't look at it. Now you're back up 7. It's insane. You're swinging between 1 and 8%. Look, it just went from 1 to 8% in like seconds. Now it's up 9. Now we're starting to get some traction. Once it hits 10, you know we're kind of in the money now. There you go. Now you're getting a breakout. It's a good sign. And remember, I mean, we got BOOKMAP here. I would love to rock this live stream and we have 17 more minutes. Right? And you see this trade play out again. High risk. I mean, this is extremely high risk stuff we're doing here. I want to make it really clear. But look, we know what we're doing. We've got the data to tell us that we're like, watch these people get short squeezed right now. It's going to be crazy. We're going to watch them get short. We're about to watch a bunch of people lose tons of money right here. Ready? Here it comes. I feel it coming. Like, I can see it. Like, it's about to happen. It's so likely. Oh, show me a liquidation. Show me a liquidity. We did really just get one right there. Oh. Struggling. Dude, this guy wants his order. This 28,000 wants it. Every big fat red order we've hit, especially when you got some blue in between like that. This is exciting. I don't know. I'm excited. To me, this is like watching like sudden death overtime in hockey. It's like, oh my God, And the fact that price is consolidating now sideways tells me that it's gearing up for another bigger move. It should have dropped down by now, and the head and shoulders should have played down, but it didn't. It went sideways and made another bull pennant. It's starting to consolidate very bullishly. All right? It's starting to consolidate very, very bullishly. The key about leverage, you have to be careful. Like right now, you could swing all of it, and then you could lose it all. You could lose all your hard work for weeks based on one impulsive, emotional move. The key is to maintain. The key is to be disciplined. The key is to be appreciative of each win each day. Close the book. Lifer friend always talks about, master friend in my group, relishing in those wins. Remember the win that you have. All right? What's funny is I didn't know GREYSCALE was coming out with that news when I wrote shocking new info. I didn't know that. Okay? I just decided to make that the live stream title today because I was like, I gotta have something. So I got lucky, man. And to me, that's just, you can call that luck, preparation meets opportunity, whatever you want, but that's pretty awesome. Shocking new info. Like, as if I knew. We put this out at 9 in the morning. That news wasn't out yet. You know what I mean? There's no way I would have known about the GREYSCALE news. I think it dropped at about, like, right as Bitcoin started to pump at like 10:15, 10:10, right? So we got lucky again today with this thumbnail, man. Shocking new info. I don't know what the heck possessed me to say that. I sent it to Sean at like 8 in the morning. Anyway, let's keep it moving. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Let's jump back into the super chats. Let's jump back into you and yours. What are you guys talking about? What do you need? Lifer and Insider, right? Divine Intervention. Bobo King, follow who no road. This would be the retest. I mean, that's not oversold and it's still consolidating. You see? That's a really nice move there. Getting ready, in my humble opinion. Still up 4%. I mean, it already hit 10%. So you technically, I just showed you how to make another 10%. Physically, it was there. No BS. Is the daily forming a head and shoulder for Bitcoin? No. The home of the football watch-alongs lifer. I've taken 123. I can't see because this is annoying. See the emoji? I can't read the emoji covers it. I took 123 to 4K, but I can never get past 4K. Any tips? Yeah, go back to 123 again and put the 3K away. You seem to be good with small amounts. Turn that into 4K again. There you go. You're all set. I took care of your problem. This is playing with my emotions. I hold the long sometimes. I think always thinking I can get higher based on my TA. Yeah, you can't. You got to just keep paying yourself. Look at me. Pay yourself. Hardest working guy in crypto and also the luckiest guy in crypto. Sam, having a very good day, man. Shout out to everybody here on the live, man. This is what happens when you push every single day. All right, now we're up 12% on the trade, baby. It's going well. It's about to break out. Now we're up 13% on the trade. I'm showing you how to do it every day here on this channel. And we're showing you the results, too. No BS, man. Right? No BS. Every day, grinding. Best channel for TA and mental training, baby. Also, call them out. Pay yourself for good TA. Yep, got my long position. Trailing stop loss, 5%. Amen. You guys made me such a deadly trader. After I was investing, we love you, brother. Crypto Gecko Vector and ELZ gave bump warning before it even started, and everyone was bearish on Twitter. Hey, who's everyone? I wasn't bearish. God bless your dad, man. Thank you for saying that. Baby Shib. I had a tiny scalp on the 7-minute, but I wasn't bearish overall. Is H-bar still good to the upside? This trade is flying around. Doge going over 0.69 again, hopefully. I mean, payments, that's going to help Doge pump to the upside. So let's see the super chats. What do we have for super chats today? Anything? Anyone throwing a super chat out there? We reverse small portion of my profits. Thank you. We trade ourselves out of slavery. God bless all the super chats. I love you all. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. All right? We're not with that drama over here. We keep it real. God bless each and every one of you. And I just want everyone to have a good life. I want anyone who has a family and their kids to be happy. I want wives to be happy. Wives go through so much for their husbands, and they put up with all of our nonsense. And, whenever I know someone that's affected and they have a family, all I think about is the family. The family, the family, the family, the family. The kids, the son, the daughter, everybody is affected when the man is affected. That's why when you take the man out of the family, you ruin almost all of society. When you destroy the nuclear family, everything kind of falls apart. A woman doesn't have a man to talk to, right? A partner to live with. She's more stressed out. The kids feel it. The kids live with more stress, right? And then on the other side, when a father gets arrested or when a father just leaves the family, doesn't do what they need to do, it creates other issues too as well. You know what I mean? So we continue to watch this sideways price action for Bitcoin. All right. And the trade's really flat at $1 right now. As the 200 gets closer and closer to the moving averages, it's a better sign that we're going to get a move to the upside. Understand? If the 200 had stayed down here, price action would have come to it. But as the 200 grows up to this point of control, there's a high likelihood we're going to make a move to the upside. I'm still bullish for Bitcoin here based on what I'm seeing and based on this big bar of liquidity for BOOKMAP. It really does suggest that 28K is coming in the next few hours. Again, I'm not a magician. I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance, and I can't tell you what's likely going. I can't tell you what's going to happen. I don't know. But my indicators give me a pretty good probability of what's going down. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the love. God bless you all. Can we look at Bitcoin Cash? To the wives and families, shout out to my Biomex Tex-Mex, my man. And can we look at Bitcoin Cash? Let's take a look at Bitcoin Cash. So we've talked about the dollar index. We've talked about the U.S. tethered dominance. We look at the total market cap of all of cryptocurrency here every single day. And we went over the fact that we needed to get this break. Look, I had this drawn. I even had the measured move drawn. Look at that. I don't know when I drew it, but I drew it. I said, that's a falling wedge. That could break out. It hit my target exactly, which is insane. I drew this on the live stream. I must have drawn this on the live stream the day before or 2 days ago. You're oversold in the stochastics, oversold again in the stochastics, and you had a gap in the VRVP. You got above a point of control. You were gone. And I kept saying, man, it's crucial that we hold the zone. I kept saying to everyone, like, if we lose this level, we're dropping down to here in double bottoming and then even further down. And then we lose that $1 trillion market cap, which is like such a big deal. We lose 1.2, go 976 billion, 914, 846, 755. These are levels you got to watch. And we bounced off this trend line that I had drawn. And I've been watching this for a while. I didn't see anyone draw this thing, like, you know. But anyway, who cares? My TA is unique to me. Other people have unique TA. Everyone has their way. I'm not competing with anyone. I'm competing with myself, really. My past self. Can I show up every day as much as I used to? Can I keep pushing every day? Can I, you know? Once this trend line starts to break to the downside, that negates the trade. We're likely going to fall down. 7 minute would be back in, and then you could basically look for that short. Still more, oh, look, there's an M pattern there on the 7. Bang. And you'll miss that. That's why you can't hang out on the 30-second too long. You'll miss some key concepts and key ideas. Like, that does look like an M now on the 7, doesn't it? And being far away from the 21 tells me we're going to get a pullback. The pullback may be lesser now because we're a little more lateral. We might only test 27,250, 27K. We may not go to 28,005. Even 26.9 is your node there if you fall through the nodes. Yeah, Bitcoin's struggling now, about to fall through that channel. Yeah, see now if we made the 30-second, you can see now you're leaving it. Good sideways price action though. I'm more bullish than bearish unless we break below 27,250, right? Some key areas of support and resistance to watch now for Bitcoin. So we'll go from there. Bitcoin Cash is my man. Let's take a look at Bitcoin Cash. Shout out to all the new people on the live. God bless you all. Where's everybody from on the live stream? So Bitcoin Cash, follow Bitcoin. And literally, it's a similar idea. You're just watching the same flag. If Bitcoin gets the pump, it looks like Bitcoin Cash is going to get the pump too. So it's the same scenario here. I would watch Bitcoin on one screen, Bitcoin Cash on the other. They're kind of the same, and just, you're either going to make this trade kind of, or you're not. All right, so it's all about Bitcoin right now for Bitcoin Cash and almost the whole market. Bitcoin gets that 28K push up. You're going to get another push up in other coins too. So you just got to keep watching the smaller time frames, in my humble opinion, for Bitcoin, and that's going to lead us to kind of everything else. What a move in the markets today for Bitcoin, though. And that helps that helps the whole market out. This Nada coin keeps pumping, man. This thing Nada, it's weird. Shout out to SWG, which was in the trading group. Got a pump from my man, DK. And shout out to everyone in my trading group. Keep hitting gains. Like, I have an elite group of traders that are just nailing it. Doing absolute numbers in the group, man. It's amazing. Right here. So you come in elite traders, and they're just amazing. Potent out charts all the time. Look at the gain he hit FET update with the massive pump to the upside. He had you at FET in the falling wedge. So, and FET continues to move. My team just continues to make gains, baby. And it's the same strategies that I teach. They've taken the one-on-ones with me. They've taken the courses with me, and then they've stuck with me for a long time. Look, thanks for FET, one of my favorite for the bull run, man. So Dave put it out, Plumber nailed it for 145% gains. Look at my man, 140% gains, 140, 79, right? 331% on the 100x long for Bitcoin. Frodo putting out his gains. $125, $65, nailing it. This dude hitting it 894% on Pepe long, 920% on a Bitcoin long. Abdominal Breadman, just unreal, man. And just people this group is out of control. 45% gains. That candle was insane. 222% gains, 50% gains, 80% gains. Like, the gains are just like 1,100% gains. Like, just nuts. He got in at 25.9 and roared all, like, that's just insane. This dude, it was a demo account, but still, I mean, he would have made 7 racks on that move. Unreal. this wasn't a demo account. This dude made $1,800 on the move. Like, insane. Insane. Dude, he long sold for $3,800. I mean, people are making serious money in the trading group. Like this guy just getting started making $56. 530 on the long. Man. Wow. Business is booming, to say the least, in my trading group. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. I'm live every single day, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m., Monday through Friday, Saturday and Sunday nights at 8 p.m. I go over Bitcoin. We usually get more altcoins. I go over a lot of altcoins. Today I didn't because Bitcoin was out of control. Took the cake, stole the show. You know what I mean? And I'll give you live trades. I'll go over everything. I'll teach you everything I know. We'll have fun. I'll stay positive. I'll teach you love, life, and happiness. I work out every day. We drink the lemon water. We hydrate. I'm a family man. You know, I preach positivity and love every single day here on this channel. And I just love that more people came today because we know more people are going to be full of positivity and love now because of the awesome, just the way we move together. And so God bless each and every one of you. This pattern is still in play until it's not. I'm watching the 30-second chart, and I'll keep you updated in my trading group. I look to show you this trade winning up to 28%, 28,000. Join MEXC, join my trading group. Links are pinned right here. Join the Facebook group. I'm telling you right now, we're going to do awesome stuff if you join the Facebook group. And then BOOKMAP 2 also kind of gave us a good amount of what was happening. They still show us where this big order is. It's the biggest order. Tells us that's where we're likely going to go. But then this guy's still sitting at 25K. He hasn't moved yet. He's stubborn. God bless everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. I appreciate each and every one of you. Please subscribe to the channel if you're new. And leverage is just math. Emotions are gambling. We're strategic in our positions. We do not gamble. Amen. Super chats for SHIB. Someone asked about SHIB real quick. Yeah, don't criticize our gains if you don't know how we're making them. We have a strategic way in which they were done. The losses would have been minimal, and the gains would have been maximized. And we'll teach you that if you don't know. Many people don't know, so I can see that you're looking. I used to look at those that I didn't know what they were doing. So I definitely can see how you don't get it. But don't worry. Take our classes, join our group, learn the information that we have, and you may be surprised at what it does for you, right? So someone's asking about SHIB. First thing I like to do is look at the weekly. Weekly's a big deal for me. Weekly's a little overbought for SHIB. Tells me that it's had a bit of a run up, and it didn't get much love. It's got this channel going for it right here. Tells me that it may have to move back to the bottom of the channel before it can get a bigger push to the upside. I got an alert on MEXC there. We'll take a look at that in a second. Can I open that in another tab? I can. Amazing. 283. I'm watching MEXC on the 3-day. And I'm waiting for this 3-day to kind of get down, which it is, and it's resetting back up. My alert just went off. I'm just watching how it's consolidating, and eventually it's going to get so tight. A big move is coming from X Global. And this token's great. People love the token. They get dough when they use the token. There's a lot going on with this token. I would pay attention to the MEXC token. Can you check Flare FLR? About to leave the trading, but I could. Last super chat of the day, though, I will put that out there. Jamie said he just sent you a fourth news intern. Let me see. He sent it to my DMs, or did he send it to Slack? Let me see. Maybe it's in Slack. No, we did the fourth news. It was Doge and crypto payments, right? Wow, look at Seize the Day. I just emailed Crypto Lifer. Was in the group a year ago and changed my everyday thinking and powerful group. Gonna rejoin in the next few days. Made some side cash flipping trades. Look at that, man. Join the Facebook group right there. Link. All right. Yeah, Crypto Lifer, you already did it. Thank you for saying that. Yeah. That was the, well, I mean, that's a big deal. Twitter requiring crypto payments. I mean, we know where that's going. We know where that's going. Like, everybody knows where that's going. So they're getting ready. Anyway, let's take a look at our 3-day chart for SHIB. SHIB's oversold in the 3-day, trying to make a higher low. Hopefully that weekly can kind of push up a little bit. And so right now, can SHIB hold this level? That's the question right here. Bounce right there.